Shalom, shalom. This is the book of Exodus 18 and 23. If thou shalt do this thing, and Yahweh commanded thee so, then thou shalt be able to enjoy all. This people shall also go to their place in peace. And to that, I would like to say, Kal Halayam. La Alhainawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashai Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great Mustun who well. Shalom unto the brothers that push his works in truth and sincerity, each other folk ones of it. And shalom unto the sisters who is listening and learning and being a husband is your brother Karatazar. Back at you with another short lesson for the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp out of Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, so yeah, right. Right, but you know what to do. But you know what to do. You know to be balanced. And you know to work out. Right? You know to work out, go and exercise, do what you have to do, keep your temple up. And you know not to be gluttonous with food. Right? And you know you shall keep things clean and organized. And you also know that your struggles with your affliction daily, the mind battles, your pain, your tribulation, that we Achaeum and sincere Aquatium you have to face now. Right? So whoever that you have to face now, you know, will be the reward in that day to come. So we must endure. Right? Endure the hardship of the truth, the suffering, enjoy the pain. Right? Also also be disciplined. And by that, you're protecting your crown. Alright? Let's read Exodus 18 and 23 again in the NLT. If you follow these advice, and if Yahweh commanded you to do so, then you will be able to endure. The pressures of all these people will go home in peace. Right? If you do all these things, you'll be able to endure the pressures. You know, everything, you know, that basically that you're going through. Alright? Everything that we're going through right now. Right? Scriptures also talk about endure the hardship. Right? There's the book of 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardship as a good soldier of Yahushua the Mashiach. Right? Endure the hardship, man. Endure it. Yeah, it feels long. But do it how we wait for it. Because in that day, we remember, like if it was just yesterday, or if it was just a short time. And really, you know, how the Lord speeded up the time right now, you know, it really feeling so. Right? Sometimes you do one or two little things during the day, 3 hours and pass already. Right? Verse 4, no man that worrieth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had choose him to be a soldier. Right? So in that day to come, you know, the Lord vengeance, you know, that we pray that, you know, that Yahweh Shemeshai, you know, have mercy upon us, you know. So in that day, hopefully we have, hopefully that we have, with that reward. And we know what the reward is. The reward, for the discipline, is freedom in the kingdom, spiritual power to come, right? We know in the kingdom is a place of rest, power, rulership, with Yahweh Bashim Rashai, which is going to be Yappa, Yappa thing, yeah, all right. Right, so this is 2 Timothy 2:10. Therefore, endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain, right? The word for obtain in Paleo Hebrew also goes back to pawak, obtain, right? The salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushai with eternal glory, right? It is a fruitful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him, right? For if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us. If we believe not, yet he abideth faithful, he cannot deny himself. Alright, so hey, you gotta continue, to strive, for this mastery, and to be disciplined, in all things, and continue to walk within the truth, actually, Lord, to hold it, to hold it on like a strong tree within this truth, roots that wrap, those around those stones within in the earth's cross, that so the devil cannot pluck you up. You understand? So hey, we fighting for the truth. Yeah. Alright, so there we get 2 Timothy 4. Alright, 2 Timothy 4:3. For in time will come when they will not enjoy the sound doctrine. Right? As we see in it on the highways and byways, they scoff and mock. Right? They don't want to hear this truth. But after their own lust, they go after their own lust, and we see in that. After their own lust shall they heap to themselves. Right? Which meaning they keep to themselves now. Teachers having itching ears. Right? And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables, right, which goes into to myths, right? So they listen to all kind of vain doctrines and whatsoever, right? We seeing these things playing out, but hey, when that day come, then they will know that a prophet amongst them, because we have brothers, who talk to family, friends, who are back in the wood, and they basically ignore us. They did ignore us, right? But here's what, we as men of the Lord, we want to fight this good fight and fight this race, right? So we're gonna continue, pressing. So hey, so at the end, you shall know. Right? This is 2 Timothy 4:7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept my faith. I have kept my feet. Right? So, hey, just wanted to share that little, this little lesson. Just talking about, that you know what to do. So, hey, sometimes you just need a little reminder, So, hope that this lesson was edifying. And to that, I like to say, Kal Halayam La Allah Nawa Yahawa Bashim Shai Bashim Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great Muslim who well, Shalom, to the brothers that push and truth and truth and sincerity, each other for God to it. And Shalom to you, Akwatiyam, who's listening and learning, obeying your husband. Later, brother, until next time. Shalom.